Hey y'all, welcome back to the Shooting News Weekly YouTube channel. I'm Jeremy, Dan is behind the camera because Camera Girl couldn't make it today. We're out here at Copperhead Creek with a suppressor from Mack Brothers. This is the Zenith. It is a 30 cal suppressor that is all titanium. That is a flush end cap. Excuse me. What is installed in it, we've got directions and other stuff in here obviously. What is installed in it is a muzzle brake end cap, which is pretty dang cool looking. I like that. And as you can see, it is all welded with really, really clean looking laser welds all the way around and a hub compatible mount at the base. It comes with a flush mount or a fixed mount that's 5/8 by 24 because it's a 30 cal can. And I will say, when I took these out and gave them a look, I was very impressed with the quality of the finish, the machining. Mack Brothers is known for some very high-end parts like their Remington 700 Actions are super nice. Just a really good machine shop, and I think these are clearly no exception. This is a pretty good looking setup. I'm gonna put this flush mount on for today. What they told me was that this is awesome at cutting down recoil, looks cool. There's a little like Torx bit shape in the front, by the way, for torquing it down tight. Obviously this also acts as a baffle. Sorry, I distracted myself. They said it's a teeny bit louder with the brake than with the flush cap. So I'm just gonna install the flush cap today and be as stealthy and as quiet as possible. And we're gonna shoot this on two different setups because every 30 cal can behaves a little bit differently on subsonic ammo versus supersonic ammo. And some excel in one category a little more and not the other. So we're gonna try both kind of ends of the spectrum here. First off, I have this Rossi Brawler in 300 Blackout. This is a fun little gun with a 9-inch barrel. I have the Black Collar Arms carbine stock on it, so this is an SBR now. And then I have what I know to be a really, really quiet 30 cal suppressor from AB. I already had this on here. It has the advantage of having a reflex section on it. So just as kind of a little baseline, something that I'm really familiar with, I wanted to shoot 2 rounds through this, and then we'll go ahead and shoot a few through the Zenith, kind of see how they compare. So this is 300 Blackout, Subsonic, cheap bulk ammo. All right, not bad. Little, you know, it's a little on the loud side with just a 9-inch barrel. And this ammo was made to run a semi-auto, so it's not as quiet as it could be. Let's see what a second shot sounds like. Okay, noticeably quieter than the first. Got some oxygen in the first, you know, that causes it to have a little bit of, oh geez, a little bit of first round pop. And there she is without the reflex covering the barrel. And you know, just for comparison's sake, I think we may have one fewer baffle. This is 6, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, either 6 or 7 in this. So similar in terms of the number of baffles. Very, very light, all titanium, all titanium. There's a Zenith K, which is shorter and crazy lightweight. There's a Zenith L, which is longer, so if you want maximum sound suppression, Mack Brothers has you covered with a full range of Zenith suppressors. There we go. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got. This is obviously a more compact setup than that guy, but some of that guy goes over the barrel. First round. Not bad, nice low tone to it. Felt like we had a little bit of like higher pitch from that on the first round. This was low and clean. Similar in volume. Now shoot. Nice. It for sure has a very solid tone. It just sounds dense and low and solid. Nice and quiet on that second shot. Not a huge difference, I think, between first round pop, maybe a little less noticeable first round pop. Cool, that sounds good. I dig it. I'm gonna take this off now, put it on this 20-inch barrel. That's a 6.5 PRC. So that is really fast, full velocity, very high powered ammunition. The PRC is a Magnum case. Give me a second to get this mount off and then we'll shoot that gun. All right, that's pretty good looking on here. The Zenith is nice and compact. Looks good on the end of a hunting rifle. I mean, it really looks like it was designed for this kind of setup. And certainly with titanium, lightweight, it is designed for a hunting rifle precision style setup. Big ol' 6.5 PRC round. Look at that guy. Think of a 6.5 Creedmoor, but a lot more powder behind it. See how she sounds. Nice. Nice. That sounds pretty darn good, y'all, especially for such a compact suppressor. I would say I'm impressed. I run a competitive suppressor on here as the one that I've kept on this rifle. I think this is every bit as quiet. It might actually cut down on recoil slightly more, which is interesting considering there's also that muzzle brake end cap, which is supposed to cut down on recoil even further. Figured we shoot one more round of this nice expensive ammo with the muzzle brake on, see how it feels, mostly see how it sounds. Huh. Not sure I could tell a difference in how it sounds actually. Sounded great to me. Definitely cut down on recoil. I dig it. It's gonna stay like that from now on. That sounds good. Good looking suppressor. Not crazy hot. Thanks for joining, y'all. That is the Mack Brothers Zenith and the fantastic fit, finish, and performance. So check it out, the Mack Brothers Zenith. And before you do that, hit that like and subscribe button or buttons. I don't know how it works. I don't watch YouTube. You shouldn't either. We'll see you out here on the Shooting News Weekly channel next time.